the nation's airports and on the roads.
Well, we are all over this map. We've got Al's full forecast just ahead, but let's start with NBC's Emilie Ikeda. She's in hard-hit Stony Point, New York. Emilie, good morning.
Savannah and Hoda, good morning to you. You can see some of the lingering standing water around me. These grounds already incredibly saturated from the storms we've witnessed over the past couple of weeks, priming the region for flooding. But this is a vast improvement compared to what we saw yesterday when racing flood waters toppled trees, collapsed roadways, and forced first responders to make rescues by boat, rescuing people from their homes. Overnight, a string of dangerous thunderstorms slamming the Northeast, washing away cars and collapsing roads.
That's insane.
27 million people now under flood alerts across the Northeast, from eastern New York to New Hampshire.
A lot of traffic, a lot of water.
Oh my gosh. Torrential downpours leaving drivers stranded, like this apocalyptic scene in Orange County, New York, which is now under a state of emergency.
It was Main Street and the tracks was completely underwater. We got a car going down the river.
Rain totals there reaching nearly 8 inches, creating hazardous sinkholes in the road. As the sweeping storms turned catastrophic, officials say one woman was killed trying to evacuate her home. The National Weather Service in New York urging residents to avoid the roads, warning stay away or be swept away. Drivers dealing with swamped roads throughout the region. In Pennsylvania, nearly 10 inches of water left vehicles submerged.
But I just watched my car just swim away.
While parts of Connecticut were hammered by about 5 inches of rain in just over an hour. And it comes as Americans in the South and West are dealing with the extreme heat that's been baking the region. And Southwest temps are expected to stay between 105 to 120 degrees this week, including in some parts of California, where another disaster struck in Los Angeles County. A massive landslide causing evacuations of homes in Rolling Hills estates. While back east, residents look for rescues as a deluge of devastating weather wreaks havoc on the region. And the sweeping storms closing roadways and snarling travel. We saw more than 2,000 flights canceled yesterday. Already this morning, several hundred more flights nixed, and commuters won't find much relief if they're taking train service. And 2,000 flights canceled. Deluge of devastating weather wreaks havoc on the region. And the sweeping storms closing roadways and snarling travel. We saw more than 2,000 flights canceled yesterday. Already this morning, several hundred more flights nixed, and commuters won't find much relief if they're taking train service. Amtrak and Metro North postponing much of their train service for the Hudson Valley region, as so many communities this morning are trying to salvage what they can from this sopping mess. Savannah?
All right, Emilie, thank you.
Of course, Al standing by with everything we need to know before heading out the